Tuesdays with Morrie is a best-selling non-fiction book written in 1997 and was made into a movie in 1999. It tells the story of how Mitch Albom, a successful sports writer, reaches out after 16 years to his beloved old professor, Morrie Schwartz, who is terminal after being diagnosed with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, a progressive neuromuscular degenerative disorder. Seeing Morrie's pitiable, deteriorating condition, Mitch feels awkward. However, wonders how the dying man can be so cheerful despite this. Overwhelmed by stress, deadlines, and pressures of daily living, Mitch seeks solace in his visits to Morrie, or Coach as he is fondly called. What was supposed to be a one-off visit to say goodbye progresses to 14 meetings, which take place on Tuesdays. It is here that Morrie guides Mitch to handle some of life's most fundamental yet challenging questions. There was one teacher, one pupil, and the subject was life, and it was taught by experience. The topics discussed in Tuesday's classes were: Number 1. About the world, which included having an interest in and caring for others and love being the only rational act. Number 2. Feeling sorry for yourself, where they discuss how having limited self-pity and an attitude of gratitude can help one cope with adversity. Number 3. Regrets and how it leaves a long-term impact if not openly communicated and addressed. Number 4. How death, which is universal and unavoidable, is considered taboo. Instead, it should be spoken about freely, as only when you learn how to die, you learn how to live. Number 5. Family, relationships, and how its role in an individual's life is crucial. Number 6. Emotions and experiencing all emotions, positive and negative, but also remembering to detach oneself afterwards. Number 7. Fear of aging, including guilt of feeling like a burden, and how these are unnecessary and unrealistic. Number 8. How money, though a requirement for living, is not the way to happiness or satisfaction in life. Number 9. Love Goes On, where they discuss how love lives on in relationships built with family, friends, and community. Number 10. Marriage and the key ingredients that make it work. Number 11. Culture, including futility of the rat race and how one can create one's own culture instead of blindly believing in and celebrating materialism, physical appearances, and winning at any cost. Number 12. Forgiveness and how one needs to forgive oneself before forgiving others in one's limited time on earth, or end up regretting the same for a lifetime. Number 13. The perfect day, and how the simple things and people we take for granted are actually the biggest sources of pleasure. Number 14. Goodbye, where Mitch makes peace with Morrie's impending death and is able to bid farewell to his professor without any discomfort or struggle. This book has a relatable story, characters, and issues that reflects the present fast-paced society in which we live. It focuses on certain neglected aspects of existence and what it means to be human. It does not pretend to have all the answers to life's dilemmas, but it offers some simple practical advice for the same. It is described as a wise and loving story that teaches us those things we ought to know already but have somehow forgotten.